Welcome back to the K&N Spring Fling 20s presented by Sparco as we continue our coverage here in Bristol, Tennessee. I'm talking to Mark Horton, who builds American race cars. Now, what is an American race car? You just saw one right there. They're dragsters. But the significant thing this weekend is one of the racers is going to win one of these, right?
Yes, they are. They're having a race for one, and we're just happy to be involved with it.
Yeah, no kidding. Why do you give away a dragster?
Try and get more advertisements for us, and it helps the racers.
Yeah, no kidding. It helps this entire event. What do you think about this event?
Oh, we love it. It's our first year being involved, and we definitely want to keep involved with it.
Have you spotted several American cars here?
Oh, yes, there's quite a few here.
Okay.
Quite a few.
So a guy's got an American car, has a little problem with it, you'll help him out?
Oh, no doubt. That's why we're here.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about American race cars. Where are you located?
We're located in Millbury, Ohio. Myself and Travis Galangio started the company 7 years ago.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, just one of the many extra things that you could win here this weekend at the K&N Spring Fling 20s. Now let's go to Saturday's semifinal, sponsored by Jags. On the line, it'll be Brian Jones, Cookeville, Tennessee, in the near lane. Over in the far lane, Kevin Brannon from Boiling Springs, South Carolina, the Racetech chassis machine. Jones, 565 cubic inch, the big block Chevy. Best reaction time, Brannon 019025. But the win is Jones, he drives by. Get on with it, too. 628 at 158 miles per hour to advance to the finals. Here's our other semifinal pairing. Bob McCloskey, Jackson, New Jersey, the Racetech machine, against Peeps Pennington out of Three Rivers, Texas. Oh, Peeps goes red. Minus 003. McCloskey, the automatic win. So he drives it out the back door. 619 on a 21 dial. Going to be a great final. Let's take another look at that red light start right now by Peeps Pennington. As the tree comes down, yeah, push it just a little too much. Wonder what he had dialed in the box. You'll never tell. Now, before we get to the finals on Saturday night, they had a huge event down here. Oh, almost 1,000 guys got fed by this man, who's the chief cook, and a very famous racer, matter of fact, multi-time world champion, Anthony Bertozzi, or Bertozzi, I call him Bertozzi for years. Anthony, why do you do this feat?
Well, Pete Biondo and Kyle are two of my best friends, and I love to cook because I love to eat. And Pete's been telling me lately that my driving ain't really up to par, so he said you cook way better than you drive, so why don't you come to the barbecue, put in a little help at the Spring Fling, and I like to support them guys. They do a great job, unbelievable. Pete's like a perfectionist at anything he does, and he put a ton of time, he and Kyle, into this event, and I wanted to help him out any way I could, so I come down here and cook for him and just have a good time.
Well, I don't know anybody but Pete told you that. I'm not sure I would be insulted. You probably have more national event wins than he does.
Well, that was back in the day. See, I'm getting old now, so when you get old, you got to start cooking, get the young guys to drive.
That's why they have delay boxes, Anthony.
Oh, yeah, to keep me sharp, huh?
Keep you going.
No, I love to race, but it takes a lot of effort to put on a barbecue we had probably 800 people we fed, and it takes all day Friday, all day Saturday, so it's just hard to concentrate on the race. And so I race every weekend of the year, so I can support these guys. They do a great job. You can see by the turnout, like an old Moroso. They do whatever it takes to make the racer happy because they're on that side of the fence and they know how it is. And they did a great job, and they got great sponsors like Jags and them people, put up great prizes. I mean, it's an unbelievable race.
I'm sure all the racers appreciate you becoming a chef, and they probably don't look forward to seeing you on the starting line either.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but the chef part, I am pretty decent at cooking, yeah. Like I said, love to eat, come from an Italian family. What you gonna do?
Saturday final right now. Jags Saturday on the line. It'll be Bob McCloskey from Jackson, New Jersey, dialed in with a 620. Brian Jones dials his Miller chassis car in with a 628. Pole shots are 006 for Bob McCloskey to 008. Oh my gosh, McCloskey runs dead on with a 7 on a 620, breaking out with Brian Jones at 27 on a 28. After winning $20,000, we caught up with McCloskey the next morning. People don't understand how difficult it is, how fast you have to think when you're going down through there. Now, you normally run what, like at ACO?
At ACO in Englishtown in New Jersey.
Quarter mile.
quarter-mile racing. That's the first time I've ever run 1,000 foot.
Yeah, it's quicker ET.
Yeah, a lot quicker, and a lot quicker decision to make, too. So,
Did you know you had the whole shot when you left?
I didn't know I had the whole shot, but I knew I hit the tree pretty well.
All right, so you let him have the stride.
Yeah, at the finish line, it was really close. I knew we were both holding, and I think I killed 9 mile an hour. He killed 8. I go dead on, both 00. It's a good race.
Absolutely incredible. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
We'll be back with one more day of racing and another 20 grand on the line after this.
Are you a hot rod, custom, classic, or even a performance enthusiast? Then check out Cruisin' Style Magazine, America's #1 source for car shows, cruise nights, and events from coast to coast. Cruisin' Style Magazine features the latest tech articles, how-tos, build-ups, classifieds, photos, and more. You can check out the current and back issues of Cruisin' Style Magazine on our website at cruisinstyle.com. If it's happening in the world of rods, customs, and classics, we've got it covered. Cruisin' Style.
K&N heavy-duty air filters are engineered for Class 4 through 8 diesel trucks, agricultural and earth-moving equipment, and diesel motorhomes. The filters are designed to provide lower restriction, thus producing higher airflow while delivering exceptional filtration efficiency. K&N heavy-duty air filters save money because they are washable with any pressure washer or garden hose and have a 3-year, 300,000-mile limited warranty. To learn more, log on to knfilters.com.
Since their creation, Americans have strived to make their cars their own. They've cut, chopped, slammed, hammered, welded, painted, and customized them. As Americans, we have the freedom to push the limits, the fortitude to change, to make good things great and great things better. For some, it's a hobby. For others, it's a passion. For Locar, it's an obsession.
The K&N Filter Spring Fling 20s presented by Sparco is being brought to you by ARP, the world leader in racing fastener technology, and by Locar Performance Products, quality, plain and simple, and by K&N Filters, the world's best air filters. Quarterfinal time on Jeg Sunday. On the line right now, Jeff Strickland from Red Bay, Alabama, the American chassis machine. And he'll be going against Joe Gary from Greenwood, South Carolina, a Racetech chassis machine. 618 to 621 the dial ends. 017 hole shot for Jeff Strickland. This should be an easy win. Yeah, backs off. 621 to a 618 dial in. He advances easily after the hole shot. Take a look at the finish line and just how close it was, though. Boy, I'd say less than a foot. Next pair in the quarterfinals of Sunday, Jegs Day, James DiCaccio from New York. He'll go against Doug Moles from Morristown, Tennessee, in a Chevy 2 full-body car. Boy, look at the spot there, 792 to a 621. The dragster runs him down, runs a 22 on a 21. He had the better reaction time, 029 to 037. Next up, Denver Maltba from Newland, North Carolina, the Racetech machine against Brian Jones, Cookeville, Tennessee. We've seen him before, huh? 024 to a 018. Jones has the hole shot. The Denver runs dead on with a 6. Jones breaks out. Well, every year here at the Spring Fling 20s, there's one sponsor that always steps up very strong, and that's Jegs, of course. And they had to have a race car here in it. Now, Jeggy, I think, is running at an NHRA event. Troy is probably, too, with a Pro Modified, so he sent the kid. Boy, you know, this is just contagious. I mean, the whole Coughlin family drag races.
It is very addicting, especially coming out here to Bristol. Just such a big race that Peter and Kyle put on, and it's hard not to come.
All right. You like the racing scene? You think that's cool?
Oh, it's a dream come true since I was yay high.
Here comes Sunday semifinals right now, and Jig Sunday. First, it'll be Jeff Strickland in the far lane from Red Bay, Alabama. He's going to go against James DiCaccio. 6:18, 6:21. Strickland with a whole shot, 0.15 to 0.25. Dead on with a 4 for Strickland at 164 miles per hour. And the other pair in the semifinals, Denver Malpa from Newland, North Carolina against Terry Sawyer, who had the bye run in the quarterfinals, and a foul start for Sawyer. He goes red by 0.02. Malpa, perfect reaction time, 0.00.
Well, they had a best appearing car sponsored by California Car Cover here. This is the beautiful Corvette, completely redone, believe it or not, from Canada that won this. Now, Jimmy DeFrank, many of you know him as a world champion super stock racer, also has California Car Cover. So you didn't race this weekend?
Didn't race, just came to support Peter Biondo and Kyle Seipel and enjoy the race and watch the great racing. I've never been to a bracket race before.
You awarded the best appearing car to this gentleman. Why?
Yeah, beautiful. It caught my eye rolling through the staging lanes, going down the track, and just driving through the pits. And when a car really catches your eye. The paint's beautiful. The inside's immaculate. Underneath, the wheels, the tires, it's beautiful. And a Corvette fan, too. Wonderful race car and very unique. You don't see a lot.
How long have you had this car?
2 years.
And you completely redid the car?
Yeah, I bought it. It was quite an ugly car. It was yellow with a red roll cage, but I like the style of this car, so that's the reason why I bought it, and took it home, tore it apart, and completely redid it the way I wanted it.
How quick is she? I see it's a super pro car.
It goes like 5 teens in the 8th, so it's just, and I want to run it in some super gas and stuff like that. That's what I built it for.
All right, congratulations on your win of the best appearing car, and good luck. Race safe out there. Folks, it's finals time here on Sunday.
And in that finals, it'll be Denver Malpa with the Race Tech machine against Jeff Strickland. Now remember, Malpa had that perfect 0.00 reaction time, but that's only 1,000th away from going red. So I'll bet you he changes the dial-in in the box just a little bit. Strickland had a 0.15, not pushing it too hard, but he ran dead on in the semifinals. Let's see who gets the whole shot on this one. Oh, Strickland's out first, 0.05 to 0.10 for Malpa. But Malpa drives by. Strickland let him have the line. Big mistake, Jeff. Denver Malpa 6:10 with an 8 to pick up the win. He wins $20,000. That's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen, from Bristol, Tennessee. We'll see you next year with the K&N Filters Spring Fling 20s. I'm Ted Jones. So long, everyone.